What's up guys, Darkman's Vamp here to bring you guys my Mermail atlantean build. This is the build that runs Undine instead of the mono Mermail version. People are going to play that less because of the fact that Ophion will shit on that deck. And I feel like the Undine version is a lot more adaptive to the field, so I feel like it's better to me. But yeah guys, this is the build that I've been running. I run 2 Megalo. I'm looking for a third one, so if you guys can please offer me a third one, I would trade anything in my binder video for one that adds up to the price. But yeah, for now I kind of made the deck revolve around 2 Megalo, and I feel like it's still good. 3 will be probably better, but this with 2 it'll make you play a lot more conservative. But yeah, 2 Mermail Best Megalo. It's pretty much an awesome boss monster. It's your boss monster, 24 attack, can attack twice by tributing attack position in water monster. And it lets you add a sphere when summoned. 2 Mermail Bislinde. The reason I run 2 is because I don't have a third Megalo, so the third one would be a lot more dead without the third Megalo. So 2 Linde. 2 Abyss Spike. Summon, discard, and you get a Search and Undine or a Marksman, whatever you feel like. Depends on your hand, whatever makes more sense. But yeah, that's it for the Mermails. Do 6 because I don't have that third Megalo. For the Atlanteans, I run 3 Dragoons, Searchers, 3 Marksmen, destroy the sets, and 2 Infantry to pop the monsters or face-up cards. That's it for the Atlanteans. Three Gen X Undines. Like I said, I feel like this build is a lot better than Mono Mermail. And for the Undines, I run 2 Gen X controllers. I don't have Gen X controllers, so if you guys can please offer me some, I would trade you guys. And I don't feel like ordering one online, so these are just my proxies for now. So if you guys want to offer me any, I really appreciate it. I'll trade you guys from my binder. Just check out my binder video. It's our little only proxy, guys. I run 3 Diva. The reason I run 3 instead of 2, a lot of people would say 2 is better because you can search them. I don't run 3 because I want them faster in my hand. I run 3 because I have one less Megalo. So I would prefer to go into a Synchro, a lot easier. And I also love Synchro, so third one pretty much acts as a Megalo for me because I have 2 that are pretty much normal ones that people run in their deck. And that third one can be pretty much replace a Megalo for me because I can go into a Librarian or Catastor. So that's the only reason I run 3, because I have 2 Megalo. And I feel like 3 is still good. Why wouldn't you run 3? I run 1 Mulling Glacius. You're gonna need one. When you finally get it out, it's amazing because it's a 28 attack monster and you pretty much make your opponent discard 2 cards from their hand. What's ironic is when I do get it out, my opponents always have 2 cards in their hand, so it's pretty much fun using this card. The downside is when it leaves the field, you cannot conduct your battle phase the next turn. But most of the times it will stay on the field, and you pretty much when you do summon this, it's pretty much just to go all out, so you know, push for game. So that's why it's rare when they actually kill it. You wouldn't pretty much summon it when they have like a whole bunch of back row and like a lot of monsters. So unless you're sure what they have face down. And I run 2 Tragodias. I'm thinking about replacing one for Gores, or just adding in a Gores with 2 Trags. If you guys, what do you guys think? If I should add a Gores, you know, just comment. But 2 of these are awesome. You'll play conservative, so your hand will be big, and you can also go into synchro plays with these 2 because you can change the level, or you can take control of your opponent's monster. And they also keep you from getting OTK'd. That's it for the monster, guys. For the magics, I run 3 Mystical Space Typhoons because I needed to replace a sphere, so I put in a 3rd mystical. I run 2 salvages. Pretty much refill your divas, marksmen, and infantries. This is over your undine if you want. These are awesome in this deck. I wouldn't run 3. I feel like that's too much. But some people do prefer 3. So you guys want 3? I can't really say. It's just a personal preference for me. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy. You know, staples. What I did forget to mention, guys, about Gen X Undine. People say that you wouldn't affect Valorant because, you know, you'll still get to discard and, well, you still get to send the monsters to the grave, and you just won't add a card that will be dead in your hand. To me, personally, I feel like Gen X controllers are not dead ever. I would prefer it in my hand. I would prefer if they don't Valor it, so I can get it to my hand, and my Chicoria will be 1 stronger. Or I can Abyss Sphere to a Linde or Abyss Spike, and you know, just summon it and sink. So I feel like Gen X are never dead. Not just that, because if they Valor it, it just raises the chance of drawing it. So yeah, if they Valor it, you can probably draw into a Gen X controller, and it'll keep you from getting into a Torrential or a Megalo or whatever you need. So people will think that Valor doesn't hurt it. It doesn't hurt it that much, but I feel like I'll prefer it in my hand. So it's never a dead card in your hand. Mind Control. People run 3 Savage. I chose to run Mind Control over it because if they Valor my Diva, I can just take their monster and sink, or not just that, you can take control of their Exceed monsters. A lot of Exceeds have awesome effects, so it's kind of fun taking away their Exceeds and using them against them. Once when I did use it, I did take away one of their Exceeds. I don't remember which one was it, but I know it takes 2,000 damage to your opponent. I took it, used it against them, and let it go, so this is awesome. Allure, pretty much to make your Gen X controllers not dead, which they're not dead in the first place, but you know, it gives you a plus. Pot of Avarice to refill your deck, because you do run out of monsters quick. You use your deck a lot fast when you're pushing for games, so Pot of Avarice is amazing. This can change games very easily, and people don't think this is that great, but in this deck it's amazing. Creature Swap. This is in case they Valor my Diva or my Gen X controller. Well, not Valor my Gen X controller, but I was summoning Creature Swap for their monster. I feel like this is a very dirty card, and I love it. I love using this card. Not just that, you can just Valor your Undine once you use it and get their monster. So this is a good way to get over those big monsters by just taking it. Or you can pretty much bait out cards in the gate. So this is amazing. For the traps, I run 2 Abyss Sphere because I don't have the 3 Megalo, so a 2 Abyss Sphere would be good. If I can get that third one, I would add 3, but for now, just 2 Abyss Sphere. Amazing trap. 2 Torrentials, pretty much not get yourself OTK'd, get rid of those problem monsters. So if your opponent overdoes it, you can punish them by Torrentialing. And another punishment card is a Mirror Force. People run 2 Mirror Force mainly, I run 1. What's so cool about Mirror Force at 1 is they would attack and you would destroy their monsters, and you can just set Abyss Sphere and they'll be like, they'll play more safe because they would think that you have a second Mirror Force. So it kind of, you know, pretty much messes up your opponent's mind because they're like, oh, it's a Mirror Force. They're going to be thinking it's another Mirror Force. So that's pretty much a fun thing about this game is that by pretty much controlling your opponent's mind can help you win. They can pretty much cost them the game because they want to attack with their last monster because they will think you have a Mirror Force. But yeah, that's it for the main deck, guys. If you have any advice, please comment. But this is what I'm going to be testing out for now. I am going to change a few things about it. For the extra, I run 1 Gachi, 1 Leviathan, also Zen mains, but right now to my other deck, and I don't feel like taking it out, so let's say this is the Zen mains. 1 Abyss Dweller, and 1 Giles. I don't have a big eye, so that kind of sucks. I don't have the money for one. So I'm probably gonna add another Biscayos or probably add a shark. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But that's it for the exceeds. I run for synchros. I run one armory arm. I love this card, especially when you combo it with Hyper Librarian. You get a free draw and you get a beater. Not only if you do equip and you attack into your opponent's monster and destroy it, they'll take damage. So this is an awesome play to go to with the divas. But the only time I would actually go into these two, like back to back with two divas, is when I'm sure my opponent cannot stop the attack, and my attack will go through, because it's just a big waste when it doesn't. One Catastor. These two are the easiest to make in the deck. One Gaia for attack. One DeLorean, mainly because it has awesome artwork. But the fact that you can pretty much return your Abyss Spheres to your hand and reuse them with this card is amazing, and also become strong, so you can get over problem monsters. And one Gugnier. One Black Rose, because I love the artwork. Mainly the reason I decided to make this deck is because I can use this card, because it's my favorite, one of my favorite cards. And because I did have a friend that had pretty much all the Atlantean cards. One Scrap Dragon. And one Mistworm. That's 14 for the extra, I think. I'm sure, or 15. I didn't count, but yeah. On my side, I don't really have a side yet, guys. All I have is like these cards. If you guys want to help me with my side, feel free to comment. I'll pretty much take your advice and try it out. Also, please help me out with the deck. People on YouTube pretty much know better because they play the deck, or you know. So pretty much you guys, my subscribers, or anybody who happens to watch the video, please help me out. Give me some advice. I really appreciate it. I feel like this deck, it runs pretty good. My text, the creature swap, I think it's amazing. So if you guys like my text, like my deck, please like the video, comment, subscribe. It will really help me out. I'll be making more videos soon. I haven't been uploading recently because I've been busy, but I'm gonna start doing more videos, and that's pretty much it, guys. Please subscribe, like, comment. It'll make me feel better, make me want to make more videos, and that's it, guys. I'm out.